Yeah. Jets, nigga. Where Jets, nigga.
What's good, people? It's your boy D Nice, aka the Rant Ninja. Today's rant is going to be a football rant. Got a couple of things I want to get off my chest about the NFL. Um, First of all, I want to state that I am a Jets fan. I am a New York Jets fan. I admit it. It's a sad day to be a Jets fan. Keep your jokes to yourself. They don't affect me anymore. I just want to say that I want to speak out on this Darrelle Revis situation. Trade his ass now. I don't want to go through the rest of the offseason wondering whether they're going to re-sign him, whether he's going to hold out. You know what I'm saying? So this fool comes out with a statement today that it hurt him to his heart to find out he was being shopped. Aren't you the same guy who held out like 2 years ago? They gave you a contract that I guess you really didn't like. You still got another year on the contract now, and you want another contract after coming off a knee injury? Just trade him. Just get him out of here. Because even if he stays and he's still the same Darrelle Revis, he's still Revis Island. It's still an under 500 club. So the Jets' claim to fame will be that they have the best starting cornerback in the league on a team that may win 5 games, and I'm stretching. I mean, I don't know what type of changes they're going to make, but they have a lot of holes to fill. So just get rid of his ass. He's a prima donna. The cornerbacks in the league are now turning into what used to be the wide receivers. That's what the cornerbacks are turning into. And, no disrespect to the dude's talent, but I don't know what he's going to be after the knee injury. Not everybody's Adrian Peterson. So just get rid of his ass. One. We'll see you around. Trade him to whoever has the most draft picks we can get. I don't care who you trade him to. If you can trade him to in the division, I don't care. Trade him to the Patriots. Trade him to Miami. I don't care. Just get him out of town, because it's a waste of time at this point. It's rebuild, and that's it. That's the bottom line. So the real reason why I wanted to open up my computer today and talk a little football was, as many as you know, I live in the city of Atlanta. I'm originally from New York, but now I stay in Atlanta. And I enjoy sports talk radio. But when I tell you, again, I've never lived in any other towns besides, in New York and Atlanta. So all I know is that sports talk radio in New York, you have your few idiots, but 90% of the people who call in actually are knowledgeable about sports. The people who call in on the radio stations down here are complete ass clowns. As many of you know, Michael Vick was Atlanta for the 6 years he was here, however many years he was here. And for some reason there's people here who just won't let it go. Matt Ryan is up for renewal of a contract, and they were talking about it this morning on the radio. And you actually have people who claim to be Atlanta Falcon fans calling in and saying, don't sign him. They were literally 10 yards from getting to the Super Bowl, and now you don't want to sign the guy? The guy has been the starter for, let me just look at my numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right? They've been over 500 all 5 years in a row. But previous to him coming in, they hadn't had a back-to-back season of over 500. Michael Vick's 6 years here, he was under 500 3 times and 500 or better 3 times. Matt Ryan has taken the Falcons to the NFC Championship game. Michael Vick took them to the NFC Championship game. I'm not a big Matt Ryan fan, but to hear people call in and say they don't believe that he can take them to the Super Bowl, what exactly has he done not to think that he can't? I mean, again, 10 yards away from actually winning that game against San Francisco in the NFC Championship game. I mean, we can all say if was a fifth, but who would you rather have? I mean, honestly, if you don't want him, if somehow the fans who are still so in love with Mike Vick could get together and talk to the GM of the Falcons and see how they can trade Matt Ryan to the Jets, we'll take him. We'll pack up everybody's stuff. You can take Mark Sanchez. I don't understand what people. It really puzzles me when when people say they're a fan of a team and you hold on to this Mike Vick guy who really didn't do shit when he was here. He didn't. And he hasn't done much of anything since he's left. You know, at the end of the day, these are the same fools that feel like Michael Vick got a raw deal. You know, yeah, he probably shouldn't have gone to prison for fighting dogs. You know, that can be argued, you know, on many levels. But the Falcons did what they needed to do. Arthur Blank did what he needed to do. Arthur Blank loved this guy like he was his son. He sat in a room with Arthur Blank and lied to him point blank. What was Arthur Blank supposed to do? Wait for the dude to come back out of jail? Who does that? Arthur Blank is not Michael Vick's girlfriend. And all you idiots who are still holding on to the Michael Vick dream, you need to let it go. Matt Ryan is the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. And if you look at the numbers, he's a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Mike Vick is not even a top 20 quarterback in the NFL. He can't even stay on the field. Just let it go. I really, really hope this video gets out to some Falcon fans so I can get some feedback about what's going on, because I've never in my life seen a fan base like Atlanta Falcons fans. Everybody else I know that's fans of other teams, they ride or die no matter what. You know what I'm saying? As much as people were shitting on Mark Sanchez, I knew he was bad, but I still thought maybe if he got pieces around him, maybe he could succeed. Apparently I was wrong, but I still roll with the dude because he's the quarterback of my team. You guys, you can't be a Falcons fan. You can't be a Falcons fan still want Michael Vick to come back. Michael Vick is not walking through that door. Let it go. This rant ran a little bit longer than normal. I'm sorry, but I had to get that all off my chest. That's the Rant Ninja's perspective on the NFL right now. May come back with another one another day. Something might trigger me. Until then, Rant Ninja out. One.